The NBA got it right, and I know it accepts you so much, bronsexuals. Too bad, so sad. Cole Sports presents on the daily. Well, hello, VIP. Welcome back to the channel. Cole Johnson's on the mic on the Dailies on Tap, presented by Cole Sports. And if you haven't done it already, like this video. I want to hear what you have to say as well. Comment below. Say hello to your boy. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you want to get the shirt that I'm wearing today, well, all you have to do is go to the description box below. It has the shirt right there waiting for you. And speaking of right there waiting for me and you, VIP, it is this week's topic. And we are talking about the 2020 Kia NBA Most Valuable Player. Now, it was awarded this past week, and LeBron came in second. And I'm happy about that. Not that I didn't want him to win. I'm happy that they got it right because the guy who won it was Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's who deserved to win it. But there was an article that I think it was USA Today that said that LeBron James deserved the MVP, and here's why. I mean, the love affair with this guy is getting out of hand. I'm seriously, I really don't get it. And obviously, by the tone that you're hearing from me, I wholeheartedly disagree with this video. And that is what we're going to talk about this week, right now.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronsexual Confessions.
In other LeBron news, congratulations to Bronny for lining it up and smoking one. I could give a crap about what that young man does as long as he doesn't rob people. What he does is what he does. More power to him. Now, let's get to the real business. Congratulations, LeBron. You have made the All-NBA team for a record 16th time. And no other NBA player has done it that many times. Yes, 74-year history of the NBA, you're the first to make an All-NBA team 16 times in your career. I'm happy for you in that regard. Good. And also congratulations on making it to the Western Conference Finals. 4-1 against the Blazers in the first round, 4-1 against the Rockets in the conference semifinals. Now you are inserting your will against the Nuggets in the conference finals. I'm happy for you. But I'm not addressing those things. I'm addressing the conundrum that is the MVP voting and your unhappiness on it. Or, I'm sorry, your nonchalance. I don't know which one. You got to help me out here, LeBron. And VIP, please help me out in this too, man, because get this. So the voting happened last week, and all right, LeBron had a really good year. I mean, he had, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists. Really good year, no question. But the guy who won it, which would be Giannis, 27 points, 13 rebounds, 6 dimes. And he had a year where it was I'm sorry, my bad. That was last year. This year, 30 points, 14 rebounds, 6 dimes. I mean, you had the reigning MVP improve on the previous year. So how can anybody have any lump in coal or any gripe about that? The current MVP improved. All right, okay. And then along with it, Giannis is the defensive player of the year. So he won defensive player of the year and the MVP. Now, I will talk about him in detail in an and another thing episode. Now, the reasoning as to why this article says LeBron deserves the award over Giannis. In their first matchup, although Giannis outscored LeBron 34-21, LeBron had more assists and more rebounds in the game. But failed to mention that the Bucks won that game. Now we go on to the second matchup where LeBron had better stats overall. In that W against Giannis, at least he won the game. And so you had LeBron who scored 37. You had Giannis who scored 32. But it was a great matchup, and the Lakers won. But supposedly because LeBron won more statistics in some way, shape, form, or fashion than Giannis, that LeBron in the two matches they had deserved the championship, deserved the MVP more than Giannis? And it gets even worse. Look, if this was football, I would get, oh, yeah, it does get even worse. Another reason as to why LeBron deserves this award more so than Giannis, as this article said, LeBron played 3 more games than Giannis.
You've got to be joking me.
LeBron had played 3 more games than Giannis.
You've got to be joking me.
I'm sorry, I had to do that twice because I just couldn't believe I read that statement. If this was football, I would get it. I mean, because you're only playing 16 games, and if you miss 3 there, that would matter a little more. But when you play, well, normally 82, but when you play roughly in this season, it was what, 60, 63, 64, and you miss 3 games, that's not a big of a miss. I mean, 3 games. 3. And here's another reason why LeBron deservedly needed to have the award more so than Giannis. Because according to this article, LeBron influenced his teammates more to follow the lead of the head coach of the Lakers, Frank Vogel, more so than Giannis did with his head coach, Mike Budenholzer.
You've got to be joking me.
I wish I was, but no, I'm not. And that's the problem with this article. It is extremely biased. And yes, I get it's an opinion, but still, the opinion is biased, and it shouldn't be this heavily biased toward one figure if you're not going to be balanced toward the other. I mean, yes, a guy who went 25, 7, and 11. Awesome. But the other guy who won it went 30, 14, and 6. What can you do with that? I mean, it's ridiculous. And then forget the article now. Let's get to the player. Because the issue that I have with LeBron is he's sending missed messages. What do I mean? Before we went to quarantine, this is what he had to say about the MVP. Quote, I never came to the season saying, okay, league MVP is what I want to be. I've gone to the season saying, okay, I want to be the MVP of this team. I want to be the best player in the world. and how I approach the game every day and how I take care of my body every day. Close quote. Now that sounds wonderful, right? But he's salty about being the MVP, or at least not being the MVP. 16 out of 101? Okay, I got y'all. Oh, and when asked about Giannis winning the award over him, he had this to say. Quote, not saying the winner wasn't deserving the MVP, but that pissed me off. Close quote. Really? Really? It upset you? It upset you that somebody actually outplayed you for the award? Make up your mind. What is it? You don't care about the regular season MVP, or you're upset because 85 people didn't vote you in first place? This is directed to LeBron sexuals. LeBron can't have it both ways, and neither can you. But unfortunately, it seems like he and you seem to think you can have it both ways. And how LeBron is being wishy-washy about the MVP stuff, this is how you are as a LeBron sexual. And VIP, when I see them, this is exactly how they are. It's like when they talk about his legacy, the great things are highlighted and the failures are swept under the rug. Like a 3-6 finals record, it basically means to an average person, you failed 2/3 of the time. But to a LeBron sexual, it means that he went to 9 finals. But you big up only 3 of them. That's what it means. Look, and I think this is something that a bronze sexual doesn't get. Life isn't about participation trophies. No, it's about winning. Did you win or did you lose? 17 years into a playing career, and bronze sexuals still haven't learned that lesson yet. I mean, they just want to be big mad at their king being slighted because the MVP voting decided to give the award to someone who was more deserving than he was. Someone who actually had a better year than he did. And you all really are so sincerely big mad over the fact that this guy at 35, he can get 25, 7, 11. He deserves the MVP because nobody at 35 is doing what he's done. And as for the MVP of the team, LeBron, dude, the MVP of the team is not you. It's Anthony Davis. So you being the MVP of the team, let alone the league? Miss me 100% with that. Your perspective is so off kilter. And you have no gripe, no leg on which to stand, because the guy who won the award actually played better this year than when he won the award last year. So what you should do as the elder statesman of the NBA is to congratulate the young fella and say, good year. I tried my best, but you know what? This guy deserves it. And be happy with the fact you got further than he had in this season. Stop crying over sour grapes, man. And bronze sexuals, be better than this. Congratulate Giannis. He deserved that award.
In a world where contradiction and hypocrisy exist, lies the truth to set us all free. Here is where we all get enlightened. This has been yet another installment of The Bronze Sexual Confessions.
Now, if you think LeBron has been treated unfairly, or if you do agree with me in that you should congratulate Giannis and say, hey, LeBron, nah, man, that trophy isn't yours. Like this video, comment below because I want to hear both if you agree with me or disagree with me. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell to get any and all content from this channel. Thank you so much for your time. I really enjoy you. And I'm going to give you more of this. For all of us here at Cole Sports, I'm Cole Johnson, and this has been yet another installment of Cole Sports on the visual and on the daily.